Hello everyone, welcome to Black Cats TV. Started a little bit earlier here. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me, if it's clear, if I'm too quiet, too loud, all the usual stuff. And we'll get started with this live stream. Loads of people live streaming tonight, like literally everybody's doing this. So thank you for coming over and joining me. Hopefully our numbers will pick up as we approach kickoff. Let me know if you can hear me okay in the chat. Be appreciated. David's in there from Durham. Says hi lads. Appreciate you being here, Dave. The team is out, obviously. Next to me there you can see Patterson, Hume, Meffin, 09, Sirkin, Neil, Job, Roberts, Rigg, Lafee, Isidore. Sounds good, Mike, says David. Thank you, David. Much appreciated. I'm just going to adjust my screen. So it's a bit of a different angle today, and I'll tell you for why. It sounded very Welsh, didn't it? I'll tell you for why. Because I've got match, stream, laptop with all transfer news on. So we're going to try and keep up to date with everything. And after the game, we will be ending this stream and jumping straight onto the other stream, which will be our last hour of the transfer window to see if anything comes in and round up any business already done. On the bench tonight we have Moore, Ballard, Mayenda, Samed, Alexic, Yelda, Paveda, Trey and Jones. I mean, strong bench, very strong bench. Strong team to go up against the derby with, so I'm quite happy with that team, to be fair. Let me know what you think. Now, the Middlesbrough team, that's quite interesting at the moment. They have Mark Travers in net, a goalkeeper they've just signed. They were practically using a fourth-string keeper, so a brand new goalkeeper in the net. And they have started Morgan Whittaker, which people didn't expect them to do that. So they have started Morgan Whittaker. Does that mean they're losing that player that was really good for them? I can't remember, was it Dork or something like that? I can't remember his name, but I cannot see him on the pitch or on the bench. So has he gone? That's an interesting one. So yeah, Morgan Whittaker started. We don't have great history against him, obviously, Portsmouth. Their back four is Luke Ayling, G. Edmondson, Rav van den Berg. Wow, Rav van den Berg. Ryan Giles, Aidan Morris in midfield with Hayden Hackney, Morgan Whittaker, of course, Finn Azez, Delano, Bergzorg, and Marcus Force up front. Latte Lath, no, I know he was going, but there was another one they had on the wing. Who are the? I'm sure that when I spoke to the Middlesbrough players, they said Dork or something like that. I cannot remember his name. Dork. Ben Dork. There you go. What's happening with him? Has he gone somewhere? Can't see any news at the moment. But yeah, Ben Dork. They said he was playing on form, so they'd be shocked if Whittaker got in the team. Yes, Jamie, it is Ben Dork. Yeah, the Middlesbrough fans we spoke to on the channel, there's two videos on there. One was Bonkers for Borough and one was Ma. Both great channels, both great lads. And they were saying that they didn't think Whittaker had a place jumping straight in the starting 11 because of Ben Dork and because he's playing on form. So it's interesting that he's not even on the bench. If you're a Middlesbrough fan right now, you're probably nervous that you're losing Ben Dork if you've not already. Obviously, I'm following our news, not their news, so I don't know. So if anybody knows anything about a transfer with him, let me know. It seems like we're rejecting bids galore for Watson at the moment, so looks like we could be hanging on to him. That could all change, of course. There was talk of a loan deal alongside it, so I don't know. But Mr. Fabrizio Romano, who is usually pretty bob on, said it is a dead duck. Funnily enough, you'll find this funny. I've also got Flight Radar 24 up, so I can see if any private jets are coming into Newcastle Airport that might be of interest to us. So, you know, proper geeking out on this transfer window. Let me know what you think. Let me know if we still need to make signings and what we've done so far. Has it been good business? He was on loan from Liverpool for a season. Wonder if he's gone out again. Potentially, I don't know. Have they recalled him? Or are they recalling him? I get if you want to try Morgan Whittaker, but to not even have him on the bench is suspicious. Obviously, Watson's not on our bench, but he is technically still injured, so I'm not reading too much into that. And there's nobody who we've had massive rumours about, like Job, Neil, Rigg, Patterson, Hume. All these people, there's massive rumours going about now. They're all in the team. So unless you see one of them leg it off at half-time or at full-time to get into a private jet to go and get a medical somewhere, I think we're holding on to most of our talent here. Which will be a good window for us, landing somebody like Lafay, securing Isidore's contract. I'm quite happy with that. Let me know what you guys think coming up to this transfer window. Let's have a look how the team is lining up. So, probably something like this, without sliding it off the screen. With Lafay still not playing in his central role that I'd like to see him in. So, not too happy with that. Although Rigg could play on the outside and Lafay could play in the centre. So, we'll see how they actually come out. Every other media outlet, like Flash Score and stuff like that, has got us set up 4-4-2 with Roberts up front with Isidore, so they're clearly smoking something I'm not. So this is how I think we're going to line up. Good strong team, no real weak links as it were. Our defence is back to full strength as far as I'm concerned. Hopefully Neil's on form for this one, and Roberts is playing for his place, right? Because Mayenda could easily step in there and take that role off him, no problems. Fancy graphics. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you're new to the channel and smash the like button. The more you like and share it, the more you comment, the more you do all that wonderful stuff, the more YouTube puts it out to other people. And we're fighting terror here, and we're fighting SAFC Fan TV, and we're fighting everybody else that's doing a bloody live stream. Some of them are not doing a live stream, they're just, playing the radio, as it were. But here, I'm live. I will give you much more, terrible commentary, really, but, real commentary, at least. Coffee Goblin's in the house. Welcome, Coffee Goblin. Medical is optional. It's about paperwork, but still don't see them leaving tonight. Yeah, it's true. And if they filed a certain set of paperwork, they do get like an extension of time to finish the medicals and do all that, or it can be conditional on the medical. So there's definitely ways to go through. I'm at the match, Mike, says Charlie Hodgson. Nice one. What's it like there, Charlie? Good atmosphere? I imagine so. 2,500 travelling fans or something like that, I believe it was, at last count. So that's awesome that you're there. You'll definitely be ahead of me then on my stream. People watching on streams are usually ahead of me. You're at the match, you'll be like, why is he not celebrating that goal? I don't understand. And 5 minutes later, you'll hear me jump up and down. So, good point. There's only 11 people in at the moment, so I'll have to reiterate it later. But the stream will be slightly behind. We know this. We put up with this. No spoilers in the chat. Please. Conrad Lee's in the house. Conrad will be joining us after the show for the transfer last hour of deadline day, where we will hopefully bring you some live coverage of stuff that's happening, and potentially, if not, just run through all the business we've done and we didn't get done and the people we fended off. Yeah, just looking at their lineup on the telly, definitely no Ben Doak. So has he gone back? Have they sent him back to Liverpool because of the Morgan Whittaker signing? I know a few Middlesbrough fans that might not be happy with that. Give us a wave, Charlie. We'll look for you in the away crowd, Charlie. Has that kid from Liverpool signed yet? Not as far as I'm aware. I am trying to keep on top of things here in front of me. Like I say, I've got 3 screens going on at the moment for you guys. 2 debuts as Middlesbrough make 5 changes. Sunderland at full strength. Sunderland rejected by former Newcastle striker after deadline day bid report. Apparently we've bid on a Newcastle striker. That's interesting. I'm not clicking the link though because it takes me to NUFC blog and I don't want that search history on my computer at all. It'll have to be wiped clean. Interesting. It's Wickham that Dodds has gone to, right? Dodds is becoming the manager of Wickham. Am I right in saying that? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, it is Wickham. And just as they appoint him, they also decide we don't want the goalkeeper anymore. Nathan Bishop leaves. At the same time, Dodds goes there. That's interesting. You think that would cement a relationship and he would want to stay there, but I don't know what's going on with that one. Dork is injured out for season, says Coffee Goblin. When did this happen? Because when we spoke to Mar and Bonkers for Borough, nothing was said there, definitely. That's really interesting. Well, you will send him back if he's a loanee, he's out for the season. You can use somebody else's medical facilities. Adam Armstrong, that's who it is. Yes, I've seen that. Nothing's signed as far as I'm aware at the moment. You guys, I'm going to be watching the game, try and do the commentary. If you hear any transfer news while this is going on, please feel free to put it in the chat. Don't put utter crap in like Defoe's signed for a 3rd time and stuff like that. But if you hear anything legit, please do put it in the chat and keep me up to date with it. It'd be really appreciated. You're usually spot on with all the scores from around the different grounds, but there's not many of them to do today. Former Newcastle striker Adam Armstrong from Southampton, we were in for him. That's who he's on about. Cheers, yeah. Appreciate the heads up there. We've been in for all sorts. Let me just quickly check my phone here, because me and Conrad have been back and forth with all the different reports going on today. What have we had? Sunderland are expected to sign Liverpool teenager Jayden Danns on loan. That was a Sky Sports news report. Keith Dowie said that Sunderland are unwilling to let Tommy Watson go without a replacement. They've asked for the Seagulls for the winger. But since then, Fabrizio Romano has said that's a dead duck. So we don't know if that's happening or not. We'll see who's the more reliable source on that one. Apparently, according to James Copley, he was en route to Brighton to do medicals and stuff like that. So we shall see. We shall see. Some good news. Good news. Great news, guys. Great news. Abdullah Ba is nearing a move. We could be getting Ba out of the door. I can hear you cheering. That's excellent. So yeah, Ba could be on the move, hopefully. One that Conrad sent over to me was Fulham have identified Hume as a transfer target. Sunderland, determined to keep hold of the 22-year-old, may demand a fee of £20 million. Is he worth it? 20 million for Hume? Would you take it or would you rather keep him? I'd rather keep him at this stage, definitely. Imagine trying to fill his boots right now. I don't think we've got anyone that could step straight in. You're going to play 09 out there. I don't know. So, yeah. Jayden Danns from Liverpool, loan, rest of the season. Yeah, that's pretty much the bits we've heard so far. Defoe last dance. One last dance. It's more of a shuffle than a dance these days for Defoe. Funnily enough, did you watch the documentary for Defoe on Netflix? They totally ignored his second stint at Sunderland in that documentary. I find that interesting. If you see any footballers, shout. The Liverpool supporters really hate Dan's. Why? That's interesting, Coffee Goblin. What's the reasoning behind that? I know Middlesbrough have just landed a striker, haven't they? He's obviously not going to be on the pitch today, but they've just landed a striker. Interesting. Oh, rate dance. Can't read. Sorry. You listen. I'll give my defence 3 big screens and your text is like this big down at the bottom corner. Rate. I do apologise. Liverpool supporters really rate him. Yeah, I saw your classic YouTube highlight reel of him and looked tidy. I mean, everyone looks tidy on them reels, but some stuff you can't, gloss over with highlights. So I wonder, I'd love to have seen Rusin's highlight reel that got him sold. So some cracking editing gone into that one. But he did score against Middlesbrough today. Before we get started, don't forget to get your score predictions in. Conrad's gone for a sensible 2-0 to Sunderland. I've gone for a massive 4-0 victory to Sunderland tonight. Massive 4-0 victory. Keeping me on the edge of the seat all night. Right up until our transfer show that you can catch straight after this show on the same channel. You can't stay on the same stream. You've got to come off the stream and go to the other stream. That's the only thing. He was part of young Liverpool side that beat Chelsea in the League Cup final. That's good to know. Signed a new deal with Liverpool before loaning him. Should have got Specsavers. I should have Skyhawk. Thank you very much. Borough 1, Sunderland 1. Coffee Goblin going for the draw. That's not very optimistic, Coffee Goblin. Any other score predictions? Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I know there's not many of you here, but it'd really be appreciated if you could like, share, anything you want to do to help out. That'd be great, and it'll get us out there more. You might have seen, we reached 1,000 subscribers and we've become monetized. So you'll get adverts at the start and end, but you shouldn't get any through the middle. So I've turned that off. So you're not going to get adverts cutting into the commentary. But it does mean we've got super chats and all that lovely stuff. But we don't want that. We just want your like. We just want your subscription. We just want your attention. David K's in there. Borough 1, Sunderland 2, Isidore 2 pence. Oh, you're a sick puppy, David. You're a sick puppy. How could you wish that upon us? Oh. Also, in our live show after this one, the transfer show, we'll be giving away our XL third kit for Sunderland from LU Soccer. We'll be giving that away from the previous post we did. And I'll give away one of these Black Cat TV shirts, and I know you'll get it, and you'll be like, I don't want that. I'm not wearing that, Mike. I'm not giving you free advertising. Listen, it's a free shirt. Use it to clean the car. Stop complaining. Sick of the complaints. Stephen Thornton, Sunderland 2-0. That's better, Stephen. That's the optimism. Clean sheet tonight. Clean sheet. 8 viewers. 8 viewers. I don't know if that's right. It's always wrong. So I'm going to think that's wrong. And we've got 888 viewers in. The millions around the world. Right. So, for anyone joining, we'll just go over the team one more time. It's Patterson in goal. Hume, Meffin, 09, Sirkin. Back to a full strength back four there. Neil, Job and Rigg, classic central combination there. Roberts and Lafee on the sides and Isidore through the middle. Good strong bench of Moore, Ballard, Mayenda, Samed, Alexic, Yelda, Paveda, Trey and Jones. Honestly, some teams in this championship would pay good money just for our bench, never mind our first team players, never mind the starting 11. Villa have signed former Real Madrid player Asensio from PSG. Hasn't Villa just got Rashford on loan as well? Wasn't it Villa? Was it Villa? I could be lying. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm sure they've got Rashford on loan as well. Villa making some sort of push there. It's good to see that not everything stays the same in football sometimes, where, you know, United have had quite a fall from grace, Man United in the Premier Division, and other teams are making good attempts at getting up there. It's not just a one-horse race anymore. Yes, it was Villa. Thank you, Coffee Goblin. I thought I'd seen that before. Let's check the flight tracker and see if there's any private jets on the way to Sunderland. Excuse me. Nope. It could be flying commercial though. You never know. What's this one? That's Nottingham. Nothing I can see at the moment. Pervada is out. Sprained ankle, lacing his boots. Out for another month. Colin, I hope that's a joke, but I could very well believe it. I could very well believe that. We did win, so 3-0. We need a win, so 3-0, says David Brown. David Brown, he's almost at my level with my 4-0 prediction, but he's there. We'll take it. A nice clean sheet, a nice comfortable win. That's what we want tonight. We need to get the lads back on track, back to winning ways. Isidor's got a new contract. Celebrate by bagging some goals. It's all good. Quinn's helicopter. I saw a helicopter over Sunderland, like on this map before, and I thought, "Ooh, what's that?" And then it was air ambulance. I'm like, "Oh, okay, maybe not." That's probably for Pervada. Hey Emma, just came in to give you a like. Thank you very much. You can stay, Emma. You really can. Yeah. So, where are we at? Have we got any stats up on here yet? Probable lineups and statistical comparison. Lafay 6.81. I think you underestimated him there, definitely. That's ridiculous. Average age 22.9. Average rating 6.9 to their 6.6. Or average were rating better than them. Shots per game 1.1. Both of us. There you go. More tackles and dribbles though. There you go. Random stats that we really don't need. Fancy graphics. Air ambulance. It could be one of our signings. With our track record, signing somebody that needs surgery and signing people with injuries, I would not be surprised. Defo for Pervada, says Colin H. There we go. Just getting all the build up now, and I'm kicking something. Get that out of the way. There we go. That's better. Why have they all got tinfoil? I don't know. You're seeing something different from me. I don't even want to know how far behind I am. Let's have a wee butchers on everything. Okay, let's go up to favourites and scan through and see where we're at. Oh, Middlesbrough have got their own light show going on now, have they? Oh, I see what you mean with the tinfoil. Yeah. Turkey basting. It's a big night for them, making a big deal of it. What does that say? I see the Holgate end arising. Okay. Sure you do. Sure you do. I've got a few options tonight, so we will flick back and forth and try and get the furthest ahead we possibly can, and try and be up to date as much as possible here. Cheers. No private jets coming in. Let's refresh the old news feed. See if we've got anything coming in. Leeds unlikely to sign £17 million rated Sunderland target after deadline day attempt. Who are we talking about here? Let's have a look. Archer, and we're apparently after his teammate Adam Armstrong. Yeah, not sure how accurate them rumours are. Cameron Archer, yeah. The tunnel is tiny. It's a bit claustrophobic, isn't it? Let's see where we're at on the other one to see if we can get an idea of who's ahead. Wow. Well, at the moment the EFL one is ahead, so we'll go with that for now and we'll see how we get on with it. See how it gets on with us. Is that a light show? Has somebody not paid the Lecky bill? This is the question. I've got a playtime tunnel. Jesus Christ. Things you should not say, Emma. Things you should not say on a live. One of them is, I've got a playtime tunnel. You call it what you want. That's your prerogative. Shocking. Absolutely shocking behaviour. Armstrong's a mag. Oh, we don't want him then. We don't want him then. Remember, people joining us, no spoilers in the chat. You might be slightly ahead of me. We'll go with the commentary as long as we can, and I'll try and keep you abreast of any transfer news. Because no doubts, why is the fireworks going off? How is this such a big event for them? Did anyone else just see the fireworks? Am I tripping? Wow. Really splashing the cash. Hopefully Rigg is playing out right. Roberts left and Lafie central. Yeah, that's how I'd like to see it, but I'm guessing it's not going to be the case. I think we're going to have Roberts and Lafie on the outsides. Should have been. I've got players in tunnel. Oh, well, each to their own. I'm still not well. You're not right in the head. Not right in the head. At least Hume unlikely to go if he's playing. There's still time. Never say never. Like an FA Cup final. But this is what I was saying on our preview, on our match preview. Is it better for them to treat this as the derby rather than be a bit dismissive like we are? Is that more pressure on them? Or is it more, I don't know, does that give them more going into battles and fights and stuff like into tackles and what have you? Oh. See the way end there, down there? Right. No. Don't. Right. Let's... phone is getting put upside down and away, because even the technology ruins it for me as well. They're using the smoke from the fireworks to top up the smog. You have kickoff. I don't have kickoff yet. I'm looking at Travis. So you're ahead of me. Let's keep the surprise for Mike. Just double check on the other ones we're not ahead. No, still all about the same. So I've got kickoff coming now, so you're well ahead of me, Coffee Goblin, I'm afraid. Just kicked off there. Straight back to Patterson. Long ball forward down to the left-hand side. Trying to spot where people are playing. I think I'm right. Lafie is out on the left-hand side because I can see Rig there in the centre. It's coming back here. It's going to go out for a throw to 09. Takes it quickly, gives it back to Patterson. Sunderland playing in that lovely white kit. A retro classic. Middlesbrough all in red. One-two, Patterson there. A bit of a dangerous area. Got under pressure. Had to put it out. Put it towards Job. Neil cuts that out for the counter. Isidor's running here. Bad touch by Middlesbrough. He could have got onto it, but it's passed back to the Middlesbrough keeper who clears it. Over to the right-hand side. Sirkin gets a foul against him. Barely touched him. Guy just fell down. Taken quickly by Middlesbrough. Backwards. Lafie is not a winger, and neither was Ashish. Well, this is it. Square pegs in round holes. I don't like it, but it is what it is at the moment. When Mundell comes back, hopefully that'll shove him straight back in the centre. Middlesbrough passing it over the halfway line down this left-hand side now with Giles. Past Hume. 1-2 into the centre. Oh, dangerous ball across the centre. Still ends up with Middlesbrough on the edge of the box. Shot. Deflected out by 09. Still with Middlesbrough here. Early pressure from Middlesbrough. And they're coming back down on this right-hand side now. Dinked in towards the centre. Cut out by Job. Still Middlesbrough have it. Over by the corner flag on the far side. Sirkin battling, trying to get possession. Lafie comes in to help him. Middlesbrough get it away. Deliver another one in towards the centre. It's off the head of Rig, I think. Comes out to 28. Sunderland need to push out here. We can't sit back and invite this pressure. Middlesbrough pass it all the way back here. Bit of a bad back pass off their defence. That's their weak point in this team at the moment, the defence. So we need to try and make the most of that. Ball forward, but Patterson slides out to it. Gathers it. Rig is almost up front, says Coffee Goblin. Patterson with the ball now. Passes it out to Neil. Neil puts it out to the left to Sirkin. Long ball down the left-hand side. Looking for Isidore potentially, but nobody's there. Burgle get it back towards the Middlesbrough keeper. Middlesbrough keeper under pressure from Isidore. Passes it out. Good pressure this from Sunderland up high. Keep that up. Cut out. Now it's Patrick Roberts with it on the right-hand side. Patrick Roberts gives it down to the right to Rig. Side flag stays down. Rig keeps possession. Still manages to keep possession somehow. Looks like he was going to deliver it, but he's going to pass it back here to Meffin. Cross to 09. 09 to Lafie. Lafie. Back to 09. Back to Meffin. Halfway inside the Middlesbrough half. This action's happening at the moment. On the right-hand side now with Roberts. Takes on his man. Delivers one in towards the centre. Straight into the keeper's hands. He seems to have a free roll. Yeah. I don't know. We shall see how the evening pans out. He is quite high up, but while we're putting the pressure on. Middlesbrough passing it amongst their defence here. Sunderland are the high press, pressing together as a unit. That's what works. Forces the foul, unfortunately, there by Hume. And it'll give a free kick to Middlesbrough. Take it quickly. They're putting it out to the far right-hand side. Just inside the Sunderland half. Whittaker passes it on to his man. He's got space on this right-hand side. He's coming into the box now. Dinks one up high. Header. Great diving save by Patterson. Gets his hands to stop that. Still not out of danger. The shot's deflected by Trey Hume. And it's come all the way out. Bit further away now with the Middlesbrough defence. Halfway inside the Sunderland half still. Two big opportunities there for Middlesbrough. The architect being Whittaker is a horrible omen. Everyone back behind the ball. Everyone in the Sunderland half here at the moment. No outlet if we do even get it. Middlesbrough have it inside the box. Comes up against Sirkin. Puts it out. Did it touch him? Did it go for a corner? I'm not sure. We're at 5 minutes and 10 seconds on my screen. Still Middlesbrough 0, Sunderland 0. Thank you for tuning in. We know you have many options of random people on YouTube. Thanks for choosing us. There was a cracking save. Yeah. Didn't have all that much time to see it either past the players, so very good reaction save. Long ball forward. Middlesbrough take the possession back with their centre-backs under pressure from Roberts. Passing it out to the left-hand side. Roberts, Rigg and Isidore the furthest forward here. Standing off a bit now though. Middlesbrough passing out to the right-hand side. Dink through 1-2 with Whittaker. Back to the defence now. Middlesbrough just playing it across the back four here. Definitely need something to break this deadlock and get teams moving here at the moment. Long ball forward from the Middlesbrough keeper. Well, rolls up there, Sunderland head. It's knocked on by a Middlesbrough player. Go all the way out to the far right hand side. Edmondson will pick it up. Does almost look like Rigg is playing up front with Isidore. Middlesbrough passing it through the Sunderland. Good header there by Hume, I think that was. Isidore gets some sort of knock on, but doesn't come to anything. A bit slack on defending at the moment, easily pulled out of shape. The Watson Adrian deals may still be on, giving recent reports. Oof. What's the source, David? What's the source? Love to know on that one. Middlesbrough still in possession here. Definitely standing off a bit. We had that early pressure where we were really pressing them up high for one play. Now we're just standing back. Bad pass back there from Middlesbrough. Isidore tries to jump on it. He's going to put pressure under the keeper now. Keeper will get it away over to the right hand side. Too far for anyone to get anything on. It'll be a Sunderland throw. Just inside the Sunderland half on the far side. Sunderland AFC News. There we go. We'll keep an eye on that one. Patterson passes it to is that Hume? Yep, Roberts. Hume again. Great battling there by Hume to get past his man, but he passes it on to Rigg. Rigg loses it. Rigg chasing back, trying to win it back though. Cut out by Meffin. Still think Rigg's not been quite the same since coming back from injury. Let me know what you think. Middlesbrough have possession inside the Sunderland half here. Cut out by Lafay. Little knock on from Sirkin, but there's too much on it. Goes out for a Middlesbrough throw just to the side of the technical area. Carrick on the edge shouting there. Middlesbrough in possession with the defence. Coming down the left-hand side now, Middlesbrough. Try to dink it past, but Hume slides and gets the impact on. Passed all the way back to their centre-back, who's inside the centre circle. Sunderland definitely need to up their pace here. We definitely stood off a lot. Saving it maybe. Cut out there by Sirkin. Gives it back to 09. Gives it to Job. Job across now to Hume. Hume to Roberts. Roberts going down the right-hand side. He's got Hume to his left. Roberts getting tackled there. Fouled there. Nothing given. He's rolling around with his ankles. Great through ball from Middlesbrough. One-on-one with the goalkeeper here. Wow. 1-0 to Middlesbrough. There goes everyone's prediction. Christ almighty. It's not what we want to see at all. Maybe it's time to wake up now, Sunderland. Come on. Absolutely shocking. Exactly, Colin. Cannot stand off. Let them dictate the pace of the game. Roberts got fouled. And then we just opened up the run through the middle there. How O'Nien and Meffin didn't spot that and track him sooner. O'Nien even had a little tug of the shirt before he took the shot. Could have been a red card and a penalty if he'd have gone down with the tug. Absolutely. Great through ball, don't get me wrong, but we should be tracking a player like that much closer. So, we're back off, kicked off again here, and it's 11.5 minutes still. It's Middlesbrough 1, Sunderland 0 now. Sunderland got to come at this now. Roberts coming down the right-hand side, cuts in a 1-2 on the inside. He's inside the box, Roberts gets it in, but it goes out for a corner. Better, do this before you go a goal down. You know, might be a bit better. Corner to Sunderland here. Sunderland setting up towards the back post. Heavy on the back post here. Roberts delivers it. Looping, far back post. Middlesbrough head gets to it. Is that a Middlesbrough head? Ah, the whistle's gone. The whistle's gone for something, I believe. I've no audio, so I don't know. I'm just guessing. Not a foul on Roberts. Oof. Are you sure? Kicks his shin. Just showed a replay then. Kicks his shin straight on. Toe bungs his shin. That could be a sore one. Oh, we're back in play after a replay. And Isidor's running. Something's happening. I've no idea. Offside given, I think. EFL cameraman. Gotta love him. Now we'll look at Labrie for 5 minutes and miss another bit of play. Taken short by Middlesbrough. Now passed back to the keeper. Cut out by Roberts. Well read by Roberts to cut out that pass. He has it on the right hand side. Gives it in the centre to Dan Neil. Dan Neil back to Roberts on the edge of the area. Cuts one into the centre. Bobbles across. But goes into the keeper's hands. Oh, anyone had been in front of the keeper to get a foot on that. That would have been banging. Banging. Can't blame Roberts for their goal. Where was the defence? No, I'm not blaming him at all. Excuse me. You still think it's not a foul, Coffee Goblin, after seeing that replay? He does kick him square in the shin. Little overhead kick there. Dink from Roberts. Rig with it on the right-hand side now. Making a run. What was that? Kind of turned himself off the ball there, Rig. He's not right at the moment, Rig. Something's not right. Middlesbrough have it now. Passing it down the right-hand side. Over the halfway line. Long ball forward. Nobody's going to be on the end of that. Patterson's going to gather. Patterson rolls it out to the left to O'Nien. 09's under instant pressure, getting pulled as he makes the run, gives it to Sirkin. Sirkin running down this side now. Offloads it, could be for Job. Slide tackle comes in. Advantage played, I believe, for Sunderland there. We get it out to the right-hand side as Rigg gets it to Roberts. Roberts cuts in. Shot from Roberts. Oh, deflected. Goes to the right of the upright. Had every right to take a shot there. Fair play to him. Roberts playing well today, as far as I'm concerned. Would have been soft. I don't know. I've had one of those little toe bung kicks to the shin. It can really catch you. Can be a sore one. Depends if he's got them mini shin pads or if he's actually got... If he's got full shin pads on, then it's definitely soft. Another corner here to Sunderland. Another set piece. Have we got a set piece coach yet? Quite a bit of wind by the looks of it at the Riverside. Delivered from Roberts here. Catches the wind. Back post. Keeper deflects it. Tries to get it clear. Hume comes in, I think, to try and win the header off the keeper. Completely bashes into Travis and he goes flipping arse over tip. So great stop by Travis. Middlesbrough to go to get it clear. Meffin just jumps his arse into the keeper. Wow. They're definitely enjoying that signing. He's just saved them then, definitely. This new goalkeeper. Someone's doing a backwards roll in the middle of the... What the hell was going on there? Long ball's cut out by Sunderland. Goes for a Middlesbrough throw. This near side, just around the halfway line. Throw taken backwards towards the centre-backs for Middlesbrough. Just inside their own half, passing it back and forth. Sunderland's standing off again here. Can't do it. We know we have to pressure. Roberts almost won it with that pressure there. Needs to keep going and track back as well, though. Cut out by Hume. Neil. Now to Roberts. Back to Neil. Neil making a run down the right-hand side. Cuts into Roberts. Roberts has got 3-4 men around him. Does win the foul this time. And it's a Sunderland free kick. Just inside the Middlesbrough half near this right-hand side. Roberts still got a bit of a hobble on him as he's running. Free kick's taken quickly and backwards. Over now to 09. Up the left-hand side now. It's with Sirkin. Back to 09. Meffin. Hume. Hume with it. Back to Meffin, just inside the Sunderland half here. Meffin running forward. Meffin running past two of them. Offloads it to Job. Job to Sirkin. Sirkin to Enzo. Enzo now. Having a look. The overlap from Sirkin. It's delivered in towards the centre. It's curling out though, I believe, with the wind to Trey Hume. Roberts. Roberts gives it to Dan Neil. Dan Neil on the edge of the area. Nice 1-2 if he can keep it in. Did he keep that in? He didn't keep it in, according to the linesman. Dan Neil's not happy about that one. It was a slide to keep that in. It was a great 1-2, just a bit too much on it. I bet it's hard to judge with the wind. Yeah, it was well over the line. Can't complain about that, Dan. Not a foul on Patrick Roberts for me. Not getting ball to Enzo. No, we're playing it down the right more than anything else. I don't know what's going on. Do not know what's going on. Cut out there. It's with Job now on the outside of the area. Tries to get it through the centre to Isidore, but Isidore surrounded. He gets cut out by Middlesbrough. Could have been a great opportunity there. Middlesbrough on the counter-attack now with a long ball forward. No offside flag. Meffin's shield him, holding him back. Middlesbrough still have it on the left-hand side. Cut it inside to the box. Nice little touch and turn there by Rigg. Gets it away down this right-hand side. Nobody's there to pick it up, though, because we're all right back. And it's going to be a Middlesbrough throw just inside their own half at this near side. Middlesbrough in possession again. Just with their centre-backs at the moment. All the way back to Travis in the Middlesbrough goal. Long ball forward. Meets the head of Meffin. Neil gets the flick on. Head by Job. Rigg can shield this one. Rigg gets pulled down. Free kick just inside the Middlesbrough half. Yellow card there for Middlesbrough. Someone that Morris looks like the British Bulldog's cousin. Yeah, come on. You're not going to pull somebody that much. You're never getting away with that one, son. .20.5 minutes gone. Still Middlesbrough 1, Sunderland 0. Free kick, a third of the way inside the Middlesbrough half here. Dan Neil going to take this one. Takes it to 1-2. Britt gets it back, delivers it now this time. Way too much on that, or the wind caught it or something. It's gone out for a goal kick. 20, coming up to the 21st minute. Still Middlesbrough 1, Sunderland 0. It's not good. It's not good. Sunderland a bit higher press here on this kickoff. Middlesbrough trying to work it through and managed to do so. They're going to have a 3-on-2 opportunity here with Sunderland giving chase out on the left. He's got loads of space. He fluffs his shot though, and it goes well wide and over. Very lucky there because he had an acre of space. Woof. Woof. Scary moments. Scary moments. Sunderland have it now. Meffin to 09. 09. Gives it to Job. Job's got a man on his back and he runs into trouble as well. Dispossessed. Middlesbrough now have it in the Sunderland half. Losing the ball way too easy. Bad pass from Middlesbrough. Puts it all the way out for a goal kick to Sunderland. Will somebody get these players and give them a goddamn shake and wake them up because they've not started yet? This defending is dreadful, says Conrad. We look half cut, says Coffee Goblin. Bad distribution there. Hume can't keep hold of it, and it goes out for a Middlesbrough throw. Possession stats are going to be horrendous in this one. Back with the Middlesbrough defence, over to the far right-hand side, just inside the Sunderland half. Ayling forward to Whittaker. Whittaker gets pulled down there by Sirkin. Free kick given, taken very quickly. Ref pulling it back. I think it was a moving ball. Options. What's our options here? Are we going to wait till 70, 80 minutes to do a substitute again? Are we going to get some earlier changes? How do we get Meander on the pitch? Middlesbrough free kick over the far side, halfway inside the Sunderland half. All set up in a line here on the edge of the Sunderland area. It's delivered. Far post, goes over everybody. Bouncing, Middlesbrough managed to keep it in though. Under pressure from Sirkin, I believe. Middlesbrough keep the possession, manage to pass it out, gets delivered in towards the centre again. And it's booted past the upright for a goal kick. Whew. I agree. Good call, Coffee Goblin. Good call. Good shout. Patterson inviting trouble getting him that close before he passes it. I don't know why he's playing at that. Rigg gives it to Hume. Hume to Meffin. Meffin coming forward with it now. He's got Neil with him. Drops it back to Neil. Neil back to Meffin. Meffin across to 09. 09 forward now. It's with Enzo. Back to Neil. Neil, long ball forward. Could find the run of Isidore. Oh, it wasn't Isidore, it was Rigg, sorry. It was the run of Rigg. Good, but he couldn't quite get on the end of it. It was a great run by Riggy. Timed it very well. Just the pass had a yard or two too much on it. We're back in play now. Middlesbrough in possession, with Sunderland putting the high pressure on up inside their half. Dispossessed. And now it's Rigg again in the centre. He's got a man on his back. He's turning. He's looking for his options. Tries to get one across to Lafee, but it's cut out. But Sirkin will pick up the loose ball. Gives it to O'Nine. Back to Lafee. Lafee's got it now on the left-hand side. Back to O'Nine. Meffin across to Hume. Hume on the inside to Neil. Neil in a central position here. Gives it to... Lafee on the outside of the box, which is a shot. Not much power. Goes straight into the keeper's hands. Much better. Much better. Attacking play and high pressure play, but we need to maintain it. 26 minutes gone. Middlesbrough 1, Sunderland 0 here on Black Cats TV. Don't forget, after this stream, we'll have another stream rounding up the transfer window and seeing if we've got any last minute deals to be done. Middlesbrough have possession now with their defence. We are aware that loads of people are doing the stream tonight. Thank you for the people here, the loyal, die-hard fans supporting the channel. Great little interplay there. Job was taking on his man, got tripped up. Nothing given against Hackney there. Should have been a yellow card, at least. That was not nice at all. Taken quickly. Or is it just passed back for the kick? Yeah, it's O'Nine with it now. EFL cameraman is shit. Sirkin. O'Nine. Now it's Neil in the centre, two around him. Neil got slid there. Looked like he went down badly, but he is getting back up. Middlesbrough have possession. Good battling from Sunderland. Goes out for a throw right on the halfway line to Middlesbrough. Rigg needs a proper rest. Looks like it, doesn't it? One momentary run that looked good, but here's Rigg again. Maybe he just needs to find his feet. Gets it out to the left. Terrible pass. Enzo can't get to it. Goes out for a Middlesbrough throw. Show me something, Sunderland. Come on, for the love of money. Show me something. Middlesbrough have it with their defence here. I feel like we're on the edge of just turning it up a gear. There's plenty of gears above what we're at now, and I just feel like we could just crank that right about now. Well cut out there by Sirkin. Goes out for a Middlesbrough throw, taken quickly into the path of their number 20, who's making a run. It's back to Whittaker now. Whittaker gets it across the left-hand side for Middlesbrough. Number 10, their goal scorer now. Puts it out to the left. And Sunderland got enough players back now. Middlesbrough going to pass it back round, trying to find a way through. We cannot stand off and let them do that. We need to put the pressure on. Put a goddamn tackle in. It's delivered into the centre. It's the head of O'Nine and then onto the head of Rigg. But nobody's there to follow it up. It's back with Middlesbrough again. Still inside the Sunderland half. Out to the right-hand side now. Along the floor. Shot! Oh, it goes left of the left upright. Goes wide. Trap wind, jeez. We need to answer back. What is going on? Maybe their lads are missing their mate Dodsey. He'll still be there for a week. A long goodbye. It's always the worst. Long ball forward now. Taken on the chest of Job, but he's dispossessed straight away. Middlesbrough have it again on this right hand side. Job trying to battle and chase to get it back. Just not got it. Middlesbrough still in possession. I'll tell you how bad we're playing at the moment. We're making them look like a good team. I'm afraid to say. Throw to Middlesbrough, comes back with their defenders here. Definitely had the lion's share of the possession in this one, Middlesbrough, for the first half so far. Over to their left-hand side. Cut in, good slide in there from Trey Hume. Neil gets to get it away, but it doesn't get very far. Middlesbrough have the possession again, and they'll come back at us. Going over to the right-hand side again here now. Cut inside. Still Middlesbrough, shot from distance, long and high and not going anywhere near. It's going to be a goal kick. Can we hold on to this ball for like 5 minutes, lads, please? And, you know. Middlesbrough with possession again on the edge of the Sunderland area. Delivered into the centre. Rigg stops it. Gets it away to Roberts. Roberts now on the run for the counter-attack. He's got Isidore with him. Long ball forward for Isidore. Isidore will get to it. He's got one-on-one though. And he's held it up. He's got two with him now. Offloads it backwards to Roberts. Roberts gets dispossessed. Goes out for a Sunderland throw in line with the penalty area over on this near side. Taken to Hume. Hume across to Neil. Neil all the way across now to 09. 09 to Sirkin. Sirkin back to 09. Meffin. Hume. Hume delivers one in towards the centre. Jumps over everybody. Sirkin will keep it in. Gives it to Enzo. Enzo delivers one flat, low and hard. Rigg almost gets the shot away. Doesn't quite come off, but Dan Neil will make up for it. And gets the shot away. What a deflection and a goal. Get in. Come on. Told you. Dan Neil, one of my favourite players. Oh, great. That's what we need to see. Good reaction from Dan Neil to jump onto that. Rigg mishit this original shot. It deflected out. It came to Dan Neil. No hesitation. Put his foot through it. It was on target either way, but it did take a deflection, which took it away from the keeper. We'll take it anywhere we can get it. Just showing the replay here now. Sirkin keeps the ball in the game. Great ball across from Enzo to Rigg. Rigg can't quite get a straight shot on it. It deflects off a Middlesbrough player. Comes to Dan Neil. Shot from outside of the area. Deflects off one of the Middlesbrough players. Goes into the bottom right corner. Love it! Let's update the score. Let's not hold back now. Let's keep going. This is key. Oh. Move that out there. Whoop. There we go. Cool. I just killed myself cheering. Did you see the both centre-backs that both fell over with Job? I didn't. It's back with the Middlesbrough keeper now after kick-off. Long ball forward. Dan Neil's head rises to it, gets it back, but Middlesbrough come back again. Hume will cut that out. Oh, lovely. He stopped it and it went round his man. Excellent. Hume, Meffin stops and gives it back to 09, to Sirkin. Sirkin now to Enzo. Back to Sirkin. 09. Meffin. Meffin, long ball forward down the right-hand side. Curls in. Could have been a nice run there for Isidore. It's a Middlesbrough head that gets to it. A panicked clearance. It's going to come down. Rigg's going to take it. Well done taking it. Rigg gives it to Roberts. Roberts to Neil. Neil tries to get it in the centre to Job. It's cut out, but only as far as 09. 09 out to the left now. Enzo fakes it and leaves it for Sirkin. Well played. Sirkin delivers one. Comes out. Number 10, Roberts. Oh, he kicks it off the floor. There's no power behind it. It bounces up into the keeper's hands. That was so unlucky. And these are the bits you don't see. The clever little play there by Lafie to know that Sirkin was on the overlap and dummy the whole thing there. That was great. Well played. Keep this up, boys. Keep this up. Roberts dispossesses the player now. Trey Hume loses out to Middlesbrough. Neil battling for it back. Neil's fighting for everything on this one. Absolutely loving his energy on this one, Neil. We always look better attacking when we sit off. We look poor. 100%. 100%. That high press is what we need to do all the time. Terrible ball from Meffin. I think he was going to search out for Lafay, but it landed short. Luckily, we come away with it. Great touch by Job and a turn, but he can't quite find his feet to get onto it. Morris gets it. Middlesbrough then have it and gets dispossessed, but it's a throw to Middlesbrough. Blah, blah, blah. Tripping over my own tongue. Fast-paced football, that's what we want. This should be so fast-paced, I shouldn't be able to keep up with it. Middlesbrough throw. And they'll throw it all the way back to their centre-back. Sunderland up for this now. Joe putting pressure on the centre-back this time. Big ball up into the centre. Couple of players fell over. Nothing given by the ref. It lands at 09's feet. 09 gives it out to Sirkin on the left-hand side to Lafay. Lafay takes it past his man. And he's running. He's got another one. It did kind of go out for a throw, but nobody's given. I'm not going to complain. Job has it in the centre now. Gives it to Neil. Neil across to Hume. Hume forward now to Rigg in a very good position. Oh, Rigg gets kind of muscled down there. Nothing's going to be given for that. He went down way too easy. He wasn't going to get to the ball, so that's what he had to play with. But yeah, it was a full-on. He checked him. He body checked him, basically. But got to have some strength. Stay on your feet, son. It's back of the Middlesbrough keeper here. Out to the right-hand side. Sunderland on a very high press here. Need to keep this up. Need to keep this pressure. Bad pass by Middlesbrough. Cut out by Hume. Given to Roberts. Roberts now takes it past his man. Roberts going all the way here. Delivers it out to Hume. Hume delivers one. Oh, way too far. Over everyone there by Hume. It'll go out on the far side for a throw into Middlesbrough. Wasn't a great kick. However, the wind is going that way. The way he kicked it, so the wind could have got hold of that. So you can't fully blame him for that one. Could see what he was trying to do. I thought Roberts was going to go for the shot. But yeah, there was too much on that for anyone to get to that. How long until half time? I'm at 37.5 minutes. Still Middlesbrough 1, Sunderland 1. Middlesbrough on the counter-attack now. Sunderland will get this, or 9 will get it, and be fouled. And it goes out for a Sunderland. Is he giving the free kick, or is it Sunderland throw? I think it's just a Sunderland throw. Sirkin will take this. Long forward, trying to find the head of Job. It's a Middlesbrough head that gets it back towards them. It's knocked on. Middlesbrough still in possession. They managed to come away with it there. Down this left-hand side, Roberts applying the pressure on Giles here. He does manage to get it in. Middlesbrough inside the Sunderland area. Little dink, but it goes to a Sunderland player. We get away with that one. Good ball forward for Roberts. Roberts is tackled. Giving us a Middlesbrough throw. Throwing it back to their defence here. Isidore putting a bit of pressure on. It's over to the right-hand side. Whittaker loses out. Lafay has it now. Running down. Cuts it in on the inside to Isidore. Isidore manages to turn. Gets it back to Job. Job now with it. Coming forward. Gives it back to 09. 09 across to Meffin. Meffin turns. He's going back towards 09. 09 now crossing the halfway line. Gives it down to the left-hand side to Sirkin. Sirkin's got Lafay. Lafay gets it, takes it back, gives it back to 09. 09 to Meffin. Over to Hume. Hume with it now. We're on the right-hand side, halfway inside the Middlesbrough half. It's Roberts, then back to Hume. Meffin. 09. Sirkin. Oh, sorry. Lafay. Lafay to Neil. Losing my names. To Sirkin. Lafay. Job. Now Meffin. Meffin a shot from range. Nothing to that. It's going to go wide. Not enough power, nothing. That's your one shot this season, Meffin. No more, please. Oh, megged. Completely megged. 50p for that, lad. Oof. Jeez. We've got that calibre. Why do you think we're not playing it as much? Like when Jack Clark was there, it was get the ball to Jack, like the number one goal. This time we seem to be playing everything through Roberts. Doesn't seem to be going there. To Patterson. Patterson across to 09. 09 under pressure now. Gives it back to Patterson. Puts his foot through it. It's going to go to no one. It's never going to stay in. It's going to be a Middlesbrough throw. Halfway inside the Sunderland half at this near side. 41 minutes gone. Still Middlesbrough 1. Sunderland 1. Here on Black Cats TV. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to smash like, subscribe, share. All that wonderful stuff that the algorithm likes. Thank you for being here. Just to remind you all of this game, Rambo Part 2 is on IT. After this game, nothing is on after this game, because after this game, it is the last hour of the transfer window with us, Conrad. What are you even thinking? Shocking. Self-sabotage. Battling there from Lafay. The free kick's given to Middlesbrough, halfway inside the Sunderland half. I should remove your comment. Middlesbrough free kick now, halfway inside the Sunderland half. Just over 42 minutes. It's looped, delivered. It's going to go over everyone. It's going to go for a goal kick. EFL cameraman filming random faces for half the game. We don't care about the ref. Here we go. Patterson. Long ball forward coming down this right hand side. Good head from Hume to knock it on. Rigg can't get to it. Middlesbrough get to it, but Job does. It's back now. Little dink through from Sirkin. Somehow manages to keep it. Almost gets it away to Roberts, but Middlesbrough managed to cut that out. Meffin now with the head. Only as far as the centre. Sunderland battling here. Thing is, we're battling, and when we're getting away, we're thrashing it away with no control whatsoever. So it's just coming straight back at us again. To get some control when we're dispossessing them. Ball down the left-hand side now. Still with the Middlesbrough defence. Coming up to the 44th minute. Little dink over. Head from Meffin. Now it's away. Job will get that away. Gives it over to the left to Lafay. Lafay, nice little turn and dink onto Sirkin, who makes the run down the left-hand side now. He's got Job with him. He's got Rigg in the middle. He tries to deliver it. It's cut out by a Middlesbrough player, though, in the centre. And Middlesbrough will keep the possession and come away with it. Oh, unnecessary pulling of the shirt from 09 is going to earn him a yellow card just before half-time. No denying that one. Got to be careful now though. Just hitting 45 minutes now on my screen. Still Middlesbrough 1, Sunderland 1. Free kick to Middlesbrough just inside their own half. Taken very short. We've not seen a board come up yet. I didn't see the board. The board is there. The guy's walking off. Did anybody see the number? Let me know. Still Middlesbrough with it now. Whittaker coming across. Bad pass cut out by Robertson then run past all of his men. Ball out to the left-hand side. Isidore beyond this. Oh, the offside flag is up. I didn't think he was offside there. I want to see that on an instant replay. Oof. Oh, that is very close. That is very close. What happened to benefit to the attacker? Benefit the doubt to the attacker. Free kick here now to Middlesbrough. Taken by the keeper. Taken short to their centre-back. And that's it. We just had the 1 minute of extra time. And we are at half-time. So there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at half-time. Middlesbrough 1, Sunderland 1. Took us a good 20 minutes to get started. Hopefully we can come out and start from this off on the second half and not straight away. I'm going to take a super quick break and I'm going to leave you with a puzzle just like Countdown and see if you can unscramble this puzzle. A popular Sunderland, it could be a player, it could be a place, it could be anything Sunderland related. So quick half-time break and see how you get on with this puzzle. No one got this one then? Dismal Fight Out. Dismal Fight Out is Stadium of Light. There we go. Just like Countdown. Isidore's too quick for the officials. An 09 foul won't work via so interesting half. I'm not sure. He's not going to make any halftime changes obviously, but I think we've already mentioned the only change we'd do probably is Rig for Mayenda. Rig has started to do a little bit better. Maybe he just needs time to find his feet and get some more match experience under him. So... Don't forget, after this show, we will have another show where Conrad will be joining us and we'll be rounding up all the transfer news, any last-minute signings, and see what's going on in the last hour of the transfer window. In the last hour, we're hearing Adam Armstrong is not keen on Sunderland deadline move. Newcastle received transfer deadline day boost, Leeds and Sunderland to miss out. I'm guessing that's that killer Sky. Why do we have to have cryptic headlines all the time? Let's have a look. What likes are we on? Everybody's hit the like button, I assume. Let's double check. Oh, look at that. 17 people in the room and 17 likes. I can't ask you to do any more. You've already done it all. Thank you very much. Clickbait. We know all about clickbait. This is how we roll. Let's have a quick look at these. See if we've got the halftime stats up here. Bang, bang. There we go. So let's have a look at these halftime stats. Brought to you by whoscored.com. No affiliation, just the thing I'm using. Yellow card each, obviously. Goal for Neil, goal for Bergzorg. Total shots 8-7. Doesn't feel like that. Ratings, they've got them pretty even at 6.42 each. Possession, though, Middlesbrough have got the lion's share of that at the moment with 55.9%. Pass succession, exactly the same. More dribbles. We've won more aerial battles. Again, I think that's just in the middle of the park. Not really thingy. Not really when it counts in a set piece. So, yeah. Let's have a look at their player statistics at the moment. How do you change the team? That's Middlesbrough. Where's Sunderland? Ah, Sunderland's down here. There we go. Player statistics. So, Luke 09 with the lowest rating, probably just because of the yellow card he's just got. Dan Neil with his 7.23, obviously with his goal. Enzo Lafi, 6.55. 93.3% pass percentage. 100% pass percentage for Wilson Isidore, but that's with no key passes. Only 2 touches. Wilson Isidore's had 2 touches. That's an insane stat. How can you go 45 minutes and have 2 touches? That's ridiculous. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Hey! Look at this. I don't know how to put it on the screen. It should come up on the screen. But it obviously hasn't. I don't know what's going on there. But Colin H has given us our first ever £2 super chat. First ever super chat on the channel. Thank you, Colin. Really is appreciated. He said, it's Mepham, not Mepham. Do you know what? Colin, because you gave our first ever super chat to the channel, I will attempt to call him Mepham for the rest of this game. No promises. I'm used to saying Meffin so much. But because you've been so generous and so kind, I will attempt to change how I say it just for you. There we go. Mepham. It's like training a monkey. Okay. What do we think then, people? We've got 19 people in here according to my screen, so let me know what you think of the first half so far. Are we going back to the Sunderland of old where it takes us 45 minutes to get started, and will we come out firing on all cylinders? And Isidore, 2 touches in 45 minutes. I'm not sure that's right, but that's what they're saying. Does it matter with a striker as long as one of those touches goes in the back of the net? I don't know. It took 30 minutes for first. Yeah. Brian Scotia Mackham. Hi Mike, just joined in, tuning in from Florida. No effing snow here, man. No snow here. It's all good. Nice to see you, Brian Scotia Mackham. Hopefully, you've joined us for a win. There we go. Oh, great goal by Dan Neil. And to be fair, Dan Neil's done really well in this first half. Anyone's lost it, he's battling for possession. He's coming through, he's making chances. Quite impressed me, Dan Neil, today so far. And Conrad will tell you, that's a rare thing for me to say about Dan Neil. So, earning his place. Not wanting to be pushed out that centre when Mundell comes back, maybe. Let's have a look here. Still no extra transfer news coming in here that I can see. My buddy just told me that Borough was all over us and we got the goal against the run of play. I wouldn't say it was against the run of play as such. We have had attacking opportunities. If you look at the stats, we've had 7 shots to their 8. However, they have enjoyed the lion's share of possession. But that's only because we're doing our standoff thing, which is really frustrating and annoying. They've had more clear-cut chances. Absolutely amazing save from Patterson in the first half. But I wouldn't say they're all over us. Defence is doing well. I do question some of the hospital balls that Patterson gives out sometimes when people are under pressure, but you know, you've got cool heads like, well, I say cool heads. 09's not a cool head. But Mepham is definitely a cool head. Mepham. That guy. If you don't want to be called Mepham, don't have PH in your name. You know. I'm going to start calling my brother Stephen. Oh, come on, let's get this second half on. I can't believe nobody had a go at the anagram. Shocking. Went to all that effort. Oh, Christ. Wires are knocking things off. Everything's falling to bits. Right, let's have a quick look round, see if we can find any new transfer news. What is going on? Sunderland. Problem is, while there's a game going on, filtering news from the game to transfers is going to be difficult. Everyone's asking for Enzo in the middle. Enzo through the middle threes. Enzo could destroy teams. Loads of people saying the same sort of thing. Anyone got the clip of the Lafay filth on Ayling? Love it. Love it. No, can't see any transfer news through all that crap. Let's ignore that for now. Let's have a look. Anything coming in? No private jets zooming into the Newcastle airport at the moment. All quiet. Speakman working hard in the background, hopefully. One minute ago, Harrison Armstrong signs a new 3.5-year Everton contract until the end with a further option and will join Derby County on loan for the rest of the season. There you go. Fulham to bring back Willian. Breaking news. Interesting. Here we go. We're coming back with the second half now anyway, so we can stop reading all that spiel. We'll do that afterwards when Conrad joins us. We could do with a quality centre-back to play alongside Meppen. Yep. Said it right. Twice. Would you push 09 out of this team, though? It feels like a foundation, even though sometimes can be a liability. We're off now anyway, with Middlesbrough taking the kick-off all the way back to their defenders. Hopefully see Sunderland pressing from the off here. Ball forwards, cut out by 09. And now Meppen's head onto Rigg. Rigg can't get the touch on. Middlesbrough will come back again. Again with 09's head. This time Dan Neil get his foot to it. We're playing a bit of tennis here, back and forth. 09, their defenders, 09. Now it's passed down. It's going to go as far as their keeper. Puts his foot through it to get it away, but it's more... Gives a slice of that, son. Gives a slice of that. Throw taken quickly by Sirkin. Give him back to 09. 09 across to Meppen. Meppen to 09. 09 down the left-hand side. Lafay. Oh, Lafay loses out there. And the throw's given Middlesbrough away. He looks very confused at that. I'm a bit confused with that too, Lafay. Thrown all the way back and passed back then to the Middlesbrough goalkeeper. Sunderland are doing the high press here. Rigg pushing forward. Applying the pressure. Bad pass. Cut out there. It's Hume. Gives it across to Lafay. Lafay gives it to Sirkin. Sirkin to 09. 09 to Job. Sold a bit short. Job does manage to keep it. Gives it to Meppen. Meppen holding it. All the way back to Patterson here. Big boot forward by Patterson. All the way through. Enzo Lafay is trying to chase it, but nobody else is there. And battling in the centre, Neil commits the foul on Hackney, and it's going to be a free kick to Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough putting it out to the right-hand side now, just over the halfway line. Ball delivered in towards the centre. Nobody's there. It's going to go straight to the hands of Patterson. Patterson's got loads of rollout options. Is he going to kick it again? Nope. He's going to roll it out to 09. 09 coming forward. Offloads it to Sirkin. Sirkin gives it back to Patterson. Patterson to Dan Neil. Dan Neil turns his man very well. Puts it through the centre. Nice little dink from Lafay to Sirkin. Sirkin gives it all the way back to 09. I don't know if there's a lack of communication between Sirkin and Lafay. Nice little cut into Lafay there by 09. Lafay gives it in the centre there to Rigg. Rigg back to Job. Job over to the right-hand side to Roberts. Roberts has got two in front of him. He's got Hume down to his right. He cuts into the centre, goes past 1, 2, 3, then gives it to Dan Neil, who gives it to 09. Back to Dan Neil again. In the centre to Job. Job under pressure. Job almost losing out. Does manage to keep it. He's getting absolutely kicked 7 bells out of Job. He loses it, but Meppin picks up the loose ball but kicks it out for a Middlesbrough throw. Middlesbrough throwing it all the way back to their defence. Now working it out to this right-hand side with Ayling. Back in the centre. Over to their left. Where's the pressure, Sunderland? Why are we standing off again? Ayling can't control that pass that comes to him on this side, and it will go out for a Sunderland throw, taken quickly by Sirkin to 09. 09 gives it back to Patterson. Patterson, halfway in the Sunderland half here, Patterson gives it to 09. 09's on the left-hand side, making a run now over the halfway line. Offloads it towards Sirkin. Middlesbrough player does get a touch to it. It's a throw. Throws it back to 09 again. To Neil. Job. Meppin. Neil. 09. Little dink on from 09. It's cut out by a Middlesbrough head. Well kept in by Middlesbrough, but 09 will beat him to it. Gives it back to Patterson. Patterson under pressure gets it away. Only as far as Ayling again. Well cut out there. I think that was... Is that onside? If he's onside, he's one-on-one with the keeper. Isidore, no mistakes this time. Oh, yes. Got to be. Come on. Yes. Wilson Isidore didn't even risk the shot. Dummied it, faked it, went round, tapped it in. I was looking at the linesman the whole goddamn time. He's letting him celebrate. If they stop this one, there's a goddamn conspiracy. Come on. Isidore, oh! Here we go. Let's update the score. Love it. See the replay here. Long ball forward. Ayling. It was Sirkin who got a great tackle in. Gives it to was that Lafay who got the assist? I couldn't see on the replay. The camera angle's very weird. Yes, it is. Lafay gets a great ball forward. Isidore onside. That's what we like to see. Pressing the wrong button here. Too many screens. Isidore. Oh, Wilson Isidore. We're going to have to move the score around and move the badges to fit the score on. If we have more goal scorers, we'll have to remove the badges completely. We're back off, kick-off now anyway. Sorry, we're back in play. 4 touches, 1 goal. I like them stats now, Coffee Goblin. It's the touches that count, right? Battling on this right-hand side, Ayling goes down. Lafay commits the foul. Quickly, free kick taken by Middlesbrough, goes all the way back. And now they have it on this right-hand side again, trying to find a way through. Cut out by Dan Neil, but Middlesbrough keep the possession. All the way back to Travers in the Middlesbrough goal. That Enzo pass, by the way. Oh, tasty. Middlesbrough coming now here. Me slurping the coffee, sorry about that. Over on the left-hand side now. Roberts putting pressure on his man. He's definitely got him outpaced though. He goes past Hume as well, but he's Giles's dink puts it out of possession, unfortunately for him, and Sunderland will get the throw. Isidore, I'll take 4-1. I said 4-0, but I'll take 4-1. It's fine. I'll settle for that. Hume to take this throw. Down the line, cut out by a Middlesbrough player, but only to go out for another throw. Rolls it to Roberts. I'm going to get shots of the away fans. Loads of shots of the away fans coming in. Throw. Hume down the line. Good rising header from Isidore. Job with it now in the centre. Gives it to Lafay. Lafay's got two. Gives it to Job. Job to Sirkin. Sirkin cuts into the middle to Isidore's feet. Can't get his feet to it. Oh! Then it came back to Rigg, who had a shot, and it went straight to the keeper. Oh, wow. Such an opportunity for another goal there. That was a clear-cut chance there for Rigg, unfortunately. Isidore couldn't find his feet, but it deflected out to Rigg, and his shot was straight at the keeper. Sunderland battling to get the possession back inside the Middlesbrough half. Job and Sirkin manage it between them. Job has it in the centre now. Two around him. Almost getting tripped up all over the place, Job. He just loses possession as it trickles away from him. Oh, late one there from Rigg. And it takes his feet away. And it's going to be a Middlesbrough free kick. 2/3 into the Middlesbrough half. VAR may have had his toenail offside. Oh, he has got the offside flag up, hasn't he? Didn't even see that at the time. Just seen on the replay there. Anyway, it was still a missed opportunity. Throw to Sirkin, gives it to Job, back to Sirkin. Over to the centre now to Dan Neil. It's going to turn with it. Dan Neil coming up through the centre here. Gives it to Rigg. Rigg gives it back to Hume. Hume to Roberts. Back to Hume. To Meppen. I'm trying. Meppen over to 09. 09. Big boot forward from 09. Sirkin, doesn't manage to get it down. The Middlesbrough player gets a foot to it and gets a long ball forward. 09 will be the one that gets to this though. Turns and cuts it in. Great little pass there to Neil. Neil's dispossessed only as far as Lafay, who will take the throw quickly. Gives it to Dan Neil again. Nice little dink through from Dan Neil. And he gets fouled for his troubles. To Sirkin. Sirkin leaves it for Enzo. Now it's with Job. Job gives it out to the right-hand side now towards Roberts. Roberts will bring it down sweetly as he does. Little dink on to Rigg. Rigg now back to Roberts. On the right-hand side, deliver one into the centre for Roberts. Job with the diving, tried to get the header on it, couldn't quite. Kicks the post in frustration, but it goes out. He was running. It was a great opportunity there for Job, and he knows it. Frustratedly kicks the post afterwards. He was literally a whisper away, honestly. Close. We're using Enzo this half. We are. I think it was a tash, Coffee Goblin. I'll take a win full stop, says Colin. Here we go. 56.5 minutes gone on my screen. Still Middlesbrough 1, Sunderland 2. You're on Black Cats TV. Watching me, Mike, do the commentary. Sunderland have possession with Job in the centre now. Coming on the attack. He's got Lafay with him, gives it to Lafay. Lafay will give it back to Job in the centre. Job running through, gives it to Sirkin out left. Lafay on the overlap. Bit too much on that from Sirkin. Lafay's fast, but he's not that fast. He can't keep that in. He slid to try though. It goes out for a Middlesbrough throw. Emma, we are, as soon as this is finished, we are stopping this stream and we'll be on a different stream on this channel for the transfer roundup for the last hour. We have to do that because this is different software to the StreamYard stuff. So, unfortunately, we have to stop this one and go on to another one. So make sure you follow us over there. Doing well, Mike. Cheers, Colin. Really appreciate it. So, Middlesbrough in possession here. Going out to the right-hand side, just crossing the halfway line now. With Ayling on the right-hand side. Delivers one, swooping into centre. Patterson comes out to it and gathers it comfortably. No punch, no messing. Catches it mid-air. Like to see it. 58 minutes coming up here. Middlesbrough 1, Sunderland 2. Two amazing goals, one by Neil and one cheeky one by Isidore. Dispossessed in the centre though, Job. Dangerous area here. Shot from Middlesbrough. Oh, speak too soon. Speak too soon. Hackney, number 7 for Middlesbrough. Unfortunately, mistake by Job. Gave them possession in a very dangerous area. They outnumbered us in the centre. 2-2. Oh, hate it. Hate it. Why does everything have to be a fight? It's like living with my ex-wife. Should have took those chances, says Coffee Goblin. Yep. Should have. I don't know what Job was doing. He was trying to do his, he was leaning the way he wanted to go and, back stretching his foot to receive the pass. But Middlesbrough just saw that, cut it out. Outnumbered us in the centre. The shot was without a mistake. Shocking. Shocking, shocking. Middlesbrough made a substitute here now as well. Ling Jr., is it? Azez has gone off. Arez? I don't know. I don't care. Middlesbrough made a change. They made a change a lot earlier than we do. He gets his first touch of the game now and he slips. Loses possession to Sirkin, but then they gain it back again straight away. Comes off Job. Middlesbrough, everything bouncing to their feet at the moment. They're just getting every ball. Making a run down the right-hand side. Their substitute here, number 29. Cutting in on the inside. Delivers it into a dangerous area. It's another shot. Deflected by Meppin. Wow. Why are we letting these get through so easily into that shooting position? I feel like... Do you know what it is? Because Sirkin's pushing so far forward on that counter-attack, O'Nine's off to this left-hand side. So you're leaving Meppin in the centre on his own. And where that channel, where they came through there, was where O'Nine would be if Sirkin was back. So maybe just got to not push forward as much in some positions. Ref stopped it here, having a word with the Middlesbrough player. Middlesbrough corner. Delivered. Diving header by Job. Only gets out as far as the areas. Delivered in with power. Lafield get a touch to it. Oh, Roberts gets a kick to it, trying to find Isidore. That could have been a great ball, but it was intercepted by Middlesbrough. He would have been well away on his own. Middlesbrough have the possession now with the defence, but in the Sunderland half. Coming down the left-hand side, looking for a way through. Need to wake up Sunderland now. Come on, wake up call. Maybe it's time for some changes, Labrie. Hopefully people are warming up on the side of the pitch. Middlesbrough now in a dangerous position again. Great slide tackle there by O'Nine. Calls for a foul, but nothing given, justifiably. Middlesbrough still coming here. Cut out again by Sunderland. Now ball delivered out to the left-hand side. Job will keep this in, making a run down the left-hand side here. He's got Isidore in the centre. He's got Lafie with him. He's holding it up on this corner. 3 around him. Offloads it to Sirkin, to Lafie. Lafie, nice little turn by Lafie. He's got 3 in front of him, Lafie. What's he going to do? He stops, gives it back to Job on the edge of the area. Back to Meppin. Meppin over to Hume. Hume will deliver a ball into the centre. It's a Middlesbrough foot that gets to it. It's going to be a Sunderland corner. Does Lafie not do the whole cut in like Mundell does and go for the shot? Or Jack Clark? He seems to stop and hesitate. But maybe that's because his real position is on the Yeah, he got the ball. Sod off, Whittaker. We don't like you. Delivered into the centre. Heads, but it's not. No one's claimed that. It's gone all the way out to the far side. Middlesbrough come away with it. Rigg is having some sort of seizure trying to tackle number 29. Don't know what happened there. He thought he was Call of Duty sliding. There's a yellow card for Job for the final tackle there, the final challenge on him. After Rigg slid twice. Job just leaves. Saw he got done, so he left a foot out, cut him off. It's a justified yellow card. 63.5 minutes coming up. It's Middlesbrough 2, Sunderland 2. Thank you for joining us on Black Cats TV. No, it's on Sky, so we never expect massive numbers when it's an evening like this, but stay tuned at the end to the channel, and we'll have another stream that pops up straight after this one with all the transfer news taking us to the end of deadline day. Cut out there by Job. He's fouled, but Sunderland played the advantage. Isidor's here now in front of him. Gets a shot away. Keeper gets his hand to it, and it goes out for a corner. Travis is down. Is he just taking a minute, or is he injured already? That'd be a great signing. Dinked over. Great dink over for Isidore. Gets a shot off. Travis does get a fist to it, and it goes round the outside of the post. Rigg tried to headbutt the grass. It looked like, honestly, when I used to play Call of Duty quite a while ago, people would run, slide, get up and run again. That's what it reminded me of. He was trying to do quick slides. Anyway, Roberts here to take this corner. Set up at the back post again. Rigg and Sirkin in the centre. Lots of manhandling going on. Vicar taken short though. 1-2 given back to Roberts. Roberts tries to get it back but loses possession. Gives it to Dan Neil. Dan Neil dinks one over. Enzo jumps, does get something to it, but he's down flat. Hopefully he is not injured. Oh dear. Stopped the play. I'm guessing because he landed flat on his back, that was just winding. Hopefully it's just winding. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Coffee Goblin. Poveda Mienda to come on. I'm not sure about Poveda. I don't know. Don't know if I want to give him a chance after he's coming on and getting tripped over by a blade of grass and then being out for 3 months. It was just ridiculous. It was the worst waste of a substitute in history. Players using this opportunity to take on some water, talk some tactics, do all the usual spiel. 66 minutes. Lafie is down on the ground. Fingers crossed. He's just winded. That's what it seemed like to me. It's whether he's winded or concussed. If he's concussed, he'll have to come off. He's on his feet. He's walking. We're good. The live. Lafie just said, Labrie just said something to him and he just went, so he's fine. He's all good. He's coming back on. Hopefully it's going to be a drop ball here because they did stop play. And we'll wait for the ref to wave him back on. Sunderland's possession. Roberts will give it all the way back to Hume. Hume to Meppin. Meppin in the centre to Neil. Neil's got 3 around him, gets dispossessed. Foul was given though. We'll take the free kick. Can we wave him on, ref? Come on. Free kick taken quickly. It's now with Meppin again to Neil. Still not waved him on. What's this ref playing at? 09. Sirkin. He's on now. Enzo's back on the pitch now, running over. Back with 09. 09 just inside the Sunderland half. Under pressure, gives it back to Patterson. Patterson's halfway in the Sunderland half, all the way out of his net. Big foot forward, trying to find Roberts. Great pass to Roberts by Patterson. Roberts turns in on the inside, dinks one through, trying to slot it through. Somehow gets through to Isidore, who's on the right-hand side now. Gives it back to Hume. Roberts. Neil. Roberts. Roberts making lots happen. Great ball by Roberts out to Sirkin, who's on his own on the left. Delivers one into the centre. It just bangs off Dan Neil's thigh. He knew nothing about it. Ball up in the air. Roberts comes in again and cuts it out. Roberts with it on the outside of the box. It's been all Roberts this game. Delivered in by Hume. Cut out again by Middlesbrough. Back to Hume again, who gets his foot to it, tries to get it forward. It deflects off a Middlesbrough player, goes out for a throw-in halfway inside the Middlesbrough half over on the far side. Another substitute being made here by Carrick. Number 21 coming off, number 22 going on. 21 is Force, the striker. Straight replacement with Conway. Conway, number 22 coming on. Pervader will come on wearing a surgical boot. As long as he doesn't come on looking like he's wearing school shoes and pulled up socks again. This looked so odd, it really did. Meppen with the ball now, gives it out to the right to Hume. Hume gives it back to Patterson as he's under pressure. We've had the lion's share of this possession so far this half. Let's hope we can keep that up. 09, long ball forward, looking for the run of Rigg there, but it's cut out by Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough coming back at us now, just running into our half, giving it down to our right-hand side. Roberts applying the pressure, forcing it back with Rigg for backup. Playing it across to their centre-back, just on the halfway line now, Middlesbrough. Over to the right, trying the other side. Good pressure, good tackling there by Sirkin. Followed up by Enzo, but Middlesbrough do still have the possession after that battling. Deliver one in towards the centre. It's Whittaker, dinks one through the legs of 09, but Patterson gets down and saves it. There was no power or danger on it, but it was a little cheeky dink through the legs of 09 by Whittaker there. 70 minutes gone, still Middlesbrough 2, Sunderland 2. Anybody's game this at this stage. 20 minutes to go. Still no changes by Reggie Labrie. Samed is going on for Rigg. Not seen that on mine yet. We'll wait and see. Meppen with the ball now under pressure, gives it to Hume. Middlesbrough definitely playing a high press. Under pressure it goes out, but it's a Sunderland throw halfway inside their own half over on the far side. Looks like I can see Mayenda on the sideline, stretching. Waiting for boards or anything to go up and stop filming. Oh no, it's Samed. I thought I saw Mayenda there. My mistake. Samed, not impressed me so far. Hopefully he's got time. Let's see something more for him. Is he directly replacing Rigg here? Or is there a change of formation? We'll wait and see. Middlesbrough have the possession halfway inside the Sunderland half here. Sunderland's a bit standoff for my liking here. Need to force the challenges for this one. Still plenty of people without a yellow card. Go and earn your stripes. Middlesbrough coming down now on the left-hand side, just on the edge of the area. Forced back. Sunderland just trying to marshal them out. Good, well cut out there and read by Sirkin. 1-2 with Enzo. Back to Enzo now, who's sat in. Delivers a long ball forward. Great ball forward. If we can keep it. Dan Neil gets a touch, but it's not quite enough. Oh, the vision on this Enzo. Seriously, what a ball. Middlesbrough coming back at us now down the our right-hand side there left. Up against Hume and Job. Passing it around. Good slide in there from Sunderland. Still, they're in possession. Dispossessed now. Well played there. We can't dispossess and just let them come back at us. Where are you pushing forward, man? Delivered into the centre, cut out there by Enzo again. He's running down this left-hand side. 2 on him. Gets tripped over there. Foul given. Sunderland free kick. Maybe get some bodies forward. Samed pivot, Bellingham and Neil further forward. Okay, yeah, I see that. Neil will naturally drop back sometimes though, I think. Calls for offside there. The flag stayed down. Proves the linesman's watching there, Isidore. You should keep making them runs. One will get through eventually, son. Trey Hume to take this throw. Still Sunderland 2, Middlesbrough 2 at the Riverside. Battling in the corner. Middlesbrough will come away with it. But they'll lose it straight out for another throw to Sunderland. Halfway inside the Middlesbrough half on the far side. Oh, don't smoke, kids, it's bad for you. Ooh. 09 in his own half. Puts it out to the left. Enzo. Sirkin's well forward on this. Enzo's practically filling in as a left back here. Back to 09. 09 across to Meppin. I'm getting there with Meppin. Back to 09. Now it's with Samed. Meppin. Hume. 09. Sirkin. Sirkin tries to get it forward for Enzo. Did it stay in? Did it go out? It went out for a throw. Oh dear. Middlesbrough in possession will pass it out to the left-hand side. Try to get one through the centre. Great slide in there from... was that Hume? It was Hume, but the free kick has been given against him. Come on, man. Job pulled down. Looks to take a quick free kick. Does. Takes it backwards to 09. 09 forward to Neil. Turns. Gives it out to the right hand side here now to Roberts. Roberts had some few good stints in this game. He's got 2 in front of him now though. Cuts it on the inside. Gives it to Dan Neil. Foul. Nothing given by the referee. Samed comes ploughing in. Gives the foul to them. Free kick to Middlesbrough. I don't know how that wasn't a foul on Neil, to be fair. Not like it was a penalty shout. It was on the outside of the area. Anyway, we continue. Coming up to the 76th minute here at the Riverside. Pass cut out by Laffy to Samed to Job. Job back to 09. 09 to Samed to Job. Meppin. Meppin out to Hume. Something's going on. Something's happening. Hume's kicked it out. It's because there's crap on the pitch. There's some sort of huge cover blown onto the pitch. Come on, what kinds of shambles amateur team is this? It's alright. Patterson will help you clean up. And the ref will help you clean up. That shows how bad the wind actually is down there. Up there. Down there if you travel down. Up for me. Middlesbrough take the throw and very sportsmanlike kick it all the way back to Patterson. Thank you very much. That is very good of you. Patterson with it now. Big foot through it, looking for Roberts. It's going to be cut out by a Middlesbrough player. Have it in the centre now. Good pressure from Sunderland. Dan Neil monopolise and get his shins cut out from under him for a second time. At least you're going to give this one, ref, and a yellow card for number 10 for Middlesbrough. That's a yellow card for him. Oh, yeah, he got none of the ball. None of the ball whatsoever. It could have been an ankle snapper, that one. Bergzorg, yellow card for Middlesbrough. Sounds like a Toy Story baddie. Bergzorg. Anyway. Free kick to Sunderland, a third of the way into the Middlesbrough half here. Trey Hume stood over the top of it, just over to the right-hand side of the pitch. Delivers one in towards the centre. It's a Middlesbrough head that gets it away. Coming down, Lafitte take control of this one. Under pressure. Got people pulling him and everything. Nothing given, of course. And it's gone out there for a Sunderland throw. Sirkin will give it to 09. Sirkin again. Gives it to Job. Job to Meppin. Meppin over to Hume. Hume across to 09. 09 to Lafitte. Lafitte, great ball forward to Job. Job seems to have 3 men around him at all times on this game. They're definitely marking him out half the time. Job has it again now. Back to 09. 09 all the way across to Hume. Gives it back to Meppin. Meppin doesn't take that too well, but he manages to get it back. Gives it to 09. Pressure coming from Middlesbrough. 09 puts a big foot through it. Looking for the run of Job. Job being held back there. It's Middlesbrough have it. Managed to pass it back to Travers. Roberts trying to cut out the play there. Does well. As well as Hume also cutting it out. Roberts will pick up the loose ball. Roberts making a run down this right hand side now. Goes for a corner. Manages to win a corner out of that. Well played. I don't know how that came a corner, but I'll take it. Thank you. That's Conrad posting that in there. Don't forget to join us straight after for a final part of the transfer deadline day, and that will be the link you need. So press hold control if you're on a PC, click it now, save it as an open window, and you can go straight to it afterwards. You'll just have to give me some time to get on there. Delivered into the centre, Middlesbrough head gets it out. Samed will pick up the loose ball here. He gives it to Job on the left-hand side. Job has 2 in front of him, gives it back to Samed. Offside called against Job? No, he wasn't. We're going to see Mienda. Mienda coming on there. It's going to be a straight swap for Isidore. Isidore coming off, gets his goal. Comes off now. Mienda gets his chance up front. I like to see it. Only 10 minutes to go though. Can Mienda be the difference? He was onside. I thought he was onside. I thought he was a mile onside. I'm not sure where that call even came from. Middlesbrough have the possession now, back with their centre-backs. Mienda chasing down to give pressure. Long ball forward down the left-hand side. They do manage to retain possession, making a run down this left-hand side. Delivers one in towards the centre. Patterson comes out, gathers safely, holds on to it, and then rolls it out to Samed. Samed has it in the centre, gives it over to Hume. Hume gives it to the right to Roberts. Bit of a difficult one, but he does manage to get back to him. Hume to Meppin. Meppin. 209. Sirkin onto Lafitte. Back to Sirkin. Sirkin gets a ball forward. Looking for the run of Mienda, but cut out by Middlesbrough. Only as far as Meppin's head, who nurses it down to Hume, who will get the ball away for a run. Looked like a foul there. Sunderland player tripped up who's making the run. I think that was Neil. Nothing given. Middlesbrough still have possession, back with Travers, the keeper now. Getting under pressure from Job. And Meander coming in now. Long ball forward. Hume gets his head to it. Now Roberts gets his chest to it and keeps it down. Samed gets it and gets a foul in the centre. Free kick given. No, he's not going to let you take it from there. Tried to take a quick one there, Roberts, but he was way too far ahead of play. Don't know what's going on because we're watching the managers. Anyway, Samed has it. Gives it out to O'Nine, who's halfway inside the Middlesbrough half on this left-hand side. He's got Sirkin with him. Gives it on the inside. Lafie now, who's in the centre. Gives it back to Meppen. Meppen to Hume. Hume to Roberts. Roberts now. Cuts in on the inside. 3 around him. Gets past all 3. 4. Delivers one in towards the centre. No one could quite get it. Roberts still manages to have it at the end. Gives it out to Lafie. Lafie's got it into the centre to Roberts. Back to Hume. Hume shot from distance with power, but it goes into the hands of Travers. Good effort from Hume from distance. Had the power and everything, just straight at his hands, unfortunately. On the half volley. 84 minutes gone on my screen. Still Middlesbrough 2, Sunderland 2. Need a big push here. Isidor's not had a lot of joy up front apart from the goal. He needs a strike partner. We need to play 2 up front. Sick of it. God damn it. Or play someone like Lafie in the centre, in the 10. That would feed Isidore because he's smarter with his passes and he's cleverer with his passes. He gets working well with Isidore and that'll be unstoppable, I'm telling you. But right now we're fudging him in left where he doesn't belong. Mundell fit and we'll be laughing. Travers, long ball forward here. It's going to bounce all the way to the hands of Patterson. Rolls it out to O'Nine. 85th minute here. Sirkin with the ball. Gives it back to Patterson. To O'Nine, sorry. First mistake. Gives it to Hume. Hume to Meppen. Meppen. Long ball forward. Meander could get on the end of this. It's a bit of a high bounce. He can't quite get anything on it. It bounces to the keeper's hands, who rolls it out quickly for Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough now under pressure from Enzo Lafie. Back to the keeper, who puts a big foot on it. It's the chest of O'Nine. And then the foot gets it away to Samed. Samed gets it across to Sirkin. Sirkin gets it down the line towards Lafie, but not quite. And it'll go to a Middlesbrough player. Job keeping the pressure on up high on this Middlesbrough team, with Meander following up. And they put it out to the left-hand side here now. Great ball through for Middlesbrough. O'Nine will get there first. It could have been a dangerous 2-on-1 situation, but he gets it back to Patterson. Patterson, big foot through it, out to the right-hand side. Neil manages to intercept the Middlesbrough possession. Samed with a good tackle gives it back to Neil again. Neil clearly fouled there, nothing given. He's going down a bit too easy for my liking now, Neil. Great footwork from Roberts, gets it past 3 or 4 of them. Meander for the run on, but Middlesbrough have it. They have to chase it and keep it in so it doesn't give the corner. Back to the keeper, long ball forward, head of Samed. Cut out again by O'Nine. Doing well at intercepting these passes. Lafie takes it brilliantly, delivers one into the centre. Nobody's on the end of it, somebody's on the end of it. Was that an own goal? Was that a Giles own goal? I don't care. Get in! Come on! I don't know what happened. I need to see it again. Oh, wow. High scoring game or what? I think it was an own goal by Giles, but I can't be sure until I see some sort of replay. I'm typing on the wrong keyboard. What's going on there? Yes, own goal. Was it Giles? I think it was Giles. We'll see. Powerful delivery from Enzo. Oh. Pervader on, says Coffee Goblin. I've not seen yet, buddy. I'm just going to put Giles' own goal. I think it's Giles. Correct me if I'm wrong, by all means. There we go. Oh, look at this. We're going to run out of room for our badges. They're going to go all the way to the end. Middlesbrough 2, Sunderland 3, 88 minutes gone. Come on! It is Giles. Thank you, Conrad. Come on, show us the game, not the sad... Roberts coming off. Roberts had a cracking game. Pervader's on with his school shoes. To be fair, I think Roberts has had a really good game in this one. He's made lots of things happen. Kept the pressure on. Let's see Pervader. He's already lasted longer than his last game. He's been on more than a minute and he's not broke his ankle. Come on. Don't sit back and invite that pressure now. Keep going. Big foot through it there from Meppen, but nobody can get on the end of it. It's going to be a Middlesbrough throw at the halfway line, just in front of the technical areas. Sorry, at this near side. Technical area is the other side on this one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. My bad. Middlesbrough coming down this right-hand side now with Ayling. 1-2 with Whittaker. Back to their defence. Try to deliver one over to the far left-hand side. Nobody's near it. Nobody's on it. It's gone out for a throw. Reggie Labrie signalling to play smart now. As far as I'm concerned, that's how I'd read that signal. Oh, somebody in the Sunderland crowd is waving their crutch in the air. His benefit check's going to be cancelled. Shocking. The throw, it's a bit of head tennis going on. It'll come down to Job in the end. He's got a bit of running space. Gives it out to Meander on the right-hand side, I think it is. He's all his own. Shot. Deflects off the keeper. And a second shot off the keeper. Oh, my God. Travis, well played. He did put it straight at him. But it was one shot at a tight angle, which would have been difficult to get from anywhere. He takes the shot, goes straight against, he gets his fist down to it and gets to slide out and stops the second shot. Very unlucky. Pervader not looking happy there. I think he thought he should have had that one as well. Whew. Throw here to Sunderland. Hume takes it. Dan Neil has it in the corner. Battling there. It goes out for a Middlesbrough throw. Why we don't play it into the corner? We're not that team. It doesn't work for us. Coming up to the 91st minute, there's 4 minutes of added time. 3 minutes and 15 seconds on my clock to go, Colin. Middlesbrough have the possession now, passing it over to the right-hand side. Cut out there by Samed, put into row Z to be sure. Middlesbrough throw. Taken by Ayling, back to the defence. They're going to swap over and try on the other side here now. Still on the halfway line. 91.5 minutes gone. Middlesbrough still in possession. Sunderland sat back. Don't like it when we do this. Makes me too nervous. Middlesbrough coming through the centre now. Inside the Sunderland area. It falls for Sirkin. Does manage to get a foot to it. Get it away. It'll go out for another Middlesbrough throw just inside the Sunderland half. Thrown back to the centre-back. On this right-hand side now. Middlesbrough. Still trying to probe for a way through. 92 minutes gone. 2 minutes left of added time. We need to get possession and keep possession. Ayling has it now on the right-hand side. Middlesbrough keeping hold of this. Passing well at the moment. May end up putting a bit of pressure on their centre-back, who's all on his own. If he manages to get possession off him there, that would have been trouble. Middlesbrough coming here again. into the centre. Cut out by Sirkin again. Sirkin absolutely mullered over after he wins the ball. Free kick. Sirkin went down. That was quite a thud he took. He's every right to take his time with this one. Ooh, let's eke this out now. Eke this out. Long ball forward. Bounces. Ayling will take it on his chest. Puts a big foot through it, trying to get it back up for Middlesbrough. Samed in the centre. Delivers one over the top. Could have had a nice job run onto that, but it's cut out again. So as far as Meppin. Meppin puts a foot through it. Puts it out for a Middlesbrough throw just inside their own half. Or they'll walk into our half anyway. Thrown back to the centre-back. 30 seconds of added time to go. Still with Middlesbrough. Still in their own half. Crossing over now the centre circle, giving it out to the left-hand side. Bit of a poor pass, calls that it went out of possession, but nothing given. Middlesbrough deliver one in towards the centre. Oh dear, fallen over by Sirkin, but Luke O'Nien gets a saving, diving header to it, and Samed comes in as well. Great rescuing all there by all the Sunderland players. Little dink on from Enzo. Samed on the run now. Middlesbrough players tripping each other up. We've got an open chance here. Poveda! Oh my God! Sell him. Fire him. Sack him. Wow. What was that by Poveda? Christ almighty. Oh. Tell me you all saw that. Great ball by Enzo. Samed finds the pass. Gives it to Poveda. Poveda just tackles himself. Falls over the ball. Shocking. Still going on here. We're at 95 minutes of the 4 minutes added time. Big foot, Sunderland foot through it. Ref saw that everyone was about to kick off then. And he comes in and stops Morris. Sunderland free kick. Come on. It's got to be this free kick and whistle. Come on. There's no other option. It's got to be. Come on. Take it, Patterson. As soon as you kick it, it's got a whistle. Yes! Come on! 3 points. Come on! Yes! I don't care if it's own goal. The own goal wasn't just an own goal. It was architected by Lafay. Too harsh. Mike Poveda's playing with a broken leg. Get in. Right, guys. I'm going to shoot straight off because I need a very quick toilet break and grab a drink. Please check out the link at the top of the chat right now. That will be our live stream that we will pick up in 5 minutes, and we'll do the last hour of the transfer window together, maybe a bit longer if there's any business going on. So go and check that link out, go and wait for me in there, and I'll be right back. Thank you for joining me on this stream. I really do appreciate your support, and I will see you all in another video in about 4 minutes. Bye.